Hi everyone, this is meteorologist Terry Swails, and this is your Sunday weather briefing. And the big focus of our discussion today is going to be the Clipper, which dives into the Midwest, and that's going to be along about Tuesday here. And we're going to have to dig out of the archives our snowflakes here. Yes, indeed, I think there's a good chance that many of us will see the first snowflakes of the season as this thing moves in a southeasterly direction. The Clippers are typically known for coming out of the northwest, out of Canada, and then sliding fast to the southeast. These things don't have a lot of moisture to work with, but to the north of the actual low pressure track, that's where you can get your snow to fall. And as you'll see on the graphic here, the GFS takes the low across extreme southwestern Iowa and then into east central Illinois, and north of the low pressure is where the temperatures will be colder, and that is where some snow is expected to be found. Now again, this is going to be a quick mover, so it doesn't have a lot of moisture, but as it goes further and further east, it does start scooping up some. And you can see here that the totals of precipitation here are running around 2/10 to maybe 4/10 of an inch, especially across east central Iowa and then into Illinois. And if you actually were to get that all in the form of snow, you can see the band that it lays down there of 1 to 4 inches. And this starts from northwest Iowa and then rolls right on through the Quad Cities and then into northern Indiana. Now, the question here is, will this all be in the form of snow? Will it start as rain, or will there be a mixture? The temperature profile is going to be real critical on this, but it does appear that readings aloft would be cold enough to support some snow, and if we can get it to fall heavy enough, the precipitation that is, it'll drag some of that cold air down to the surface, and the evaporative cooling should switch it all over to a period of snow. So the quicker that happens, the better the accumulation possibilities. And then you got to have the cold air in place, and boy, you can sure see that here. This is the GFS maximum temperatures on Tuesday, mid-30s expected around eastern Iowa and western Illinois. That is way off the charts. Normal highs should be up there in the lower 60s, so I'm like flipping out over that. And then if we get some snow on the ground, some parts of the area certainly could have that. When we go into the low temperatures here for Wednesday morning on the back side of the system, we're looking at readings here that are down in the mid-20s, and if there's some snow and the sky is clear and the winds lighten up with snowpack, upper teens to around 20 would be a possibility. We can't count on that just yet, but if we were to get the snow to stick, that's something we'll be watching closely for really cold temps. Now another typhoon. This is headed up towards Japan, and as it tracks to the northeast, it'll go on into the Bering Sea. This is what's known as the Bering Sea rule, and that'll just tug more cold air in and bring us another shot of very chilly temperatures right around the 29th of October. Here you can actually see as that system heads to the north what it does to the jet stream. It just completely buckles it, and we got a wide open cross-polar flow here, and that's just going to dump some massively cold air into the Midwest if this verifies. Now that is out the 29th, but we've been getting strong signals on this for a long time. And this is the surface map for the 29th. And this just blows me away. This would be very impressive in January, but for late October, look at the winds, the isobars packed in there. There's snow showers and very cold temperatures. Record to near record cold would be a possibility if that particular map does happen to verify. So that really is quite cool. So I'm telling myself, don't panic here, don't get too worked up here. This is just a little preview of winter to come, but it's been something that I've been watching for a long time now. And as far as you guys are concerned, don't panic either, because the snow probably not going to stick to the roads. If it does, very briefly, mostly on grassy and elevated surfaces. It'll melt quickly, but it is a sign of the times. Winter is just around the corner, and we're going to get our first taste of it here in the next couple of days. So that is it for today. Ride low, roll weather, and come on snow.